Hi, Janeane Bernstein.
Dr. White, could you state your occupation and title for the record?
Dr. Ginger White, criminal psychologist.
And in which areas do you specialize?
Psychopathy. I evaluate murder suspects, in short.
Have you evaluated Mr. Jagger?
I have.
Could you tell the court your findings?
I believe David suffers from ASPD, antisocial personality disorder, or the related condition narcissistic personality disorder.
Which means?
Well, they tend to be amoral. They tend to go against society's rules of behavior. They lack empathy for people's needs and feelings. They're basically the center of their own worlds.
So, not the life of the party.
Oh, no, not at all. They're very manipulative, excellent liars, very charming. They have a lot of charisma, which is key to manipulation. And it's kind of confusing to the layman because the term antisocial can be misleading. They tend to be highly social, but not highly socialized.
I see. Is this a condition one is born with or does it acquire?
Well, if we knew that, it wouldn't be a problem, would it? Anyway, typically in the teen years, that's when we start seeing signs of this, so I guess you could say it manifests itself then.
Was this the case with Mr. Jagger?
Well, he wasn't diagnosed, but he did have some red flags that were indicators. He had problems in school, he was disruptive, he had altercations with his peers, and he definitely had a disrespect for authority and rules.
Dr. White, how many sessions did you have with David here?
3 one-hour-long sessions, I believe.
Post-arrest?
Yes.
And in 3 short sessions, you feel justified somehow in determining that David is, what, a psycho?
Psycho is not a recognized disorder, but ASPD does correlate strongly with the popular understanding of psychopathy.
I think my point was that an ASPD determination typically takes many months, not 3 quick chats.
I understand, but he has a history of incidents that definitely correlate to signs of ASPD.
Paranoia. The feeling that people are always out to get you. That's a sign, is it?
Well, it's one of them, yes.
Ever read Joseph Heller?
I'm sorry?
Heller, Catch-22, said, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they aren't after you.
I don't follow you.
My point, doctor, is that they actually are after David. ADA Evans has been after David for years. Years. Is it really that unreasonable to be a bit defensive when people constantly accuse you of being a monster?
No, but...
See, Dr. White, I find a few things a bit troubling about your diagnosis. Seems like you might be missing the big picture.
I'm sorry?
People with ASPD, aren't they supposed to be pretty irresponsible, have a hard time holding a job?
Yes, they are.
Impulse controls problems, right? That's
Yes.
a big part of the pathology, or am I mistaken?
No, yes.
That's the part I find troubling. See, because David's one of the most responsible people I know. He's an architect, for heaven's sake, so good one.
Well, yes, he certainly is.
Hang on. Seems to me you might have been a tad sloppy, ignoring a few key facts maybe and misinterpreting others.
Misinterpreting? Do tell.
Well, some of the characteristics you describe, lacking empathy, looking down on people, thinking pretty highly of oneself, seems to me this describes a lot of well-to-do people.
I'm sorry, I don't follow you.
I won't lie. David's not poor, and sad to say, rich people can come across as pretty arrogant and unconcerned with the plight of the little guy. I'm not defending it, but being a snob's no crime.
You think I misread him because he's rich?
3 sessions, doctor. 3 hours of talk. Isn't it maybe possible that some of these characteristics might just be a little run-of-the-mill snobbery?
No, I don't think
Thank you.
so.